Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Dalton95, which is another Transformers Legacy Evolution video. This is going to be Voyager class Trashmaster. Now, funny thing about this guy, I've actually messed around with the prototype with this at BotCon. Person I know was actually selling it there and figured I'd check it out, let him know what it was, because he didn't know. He just bought it like, oh, prototype. So, yeah, the only things missing from it were the head and the weapons, like the weapon and then the little pieces that are supposed to lift up the trash, but he doesn't have tines, so he can't lift up the trash. It's just there for aesthetic purposes, I guess. So anyways, there he is in garbage truck mode, robot mode, showing off the up-close image of his face. Looks like he's, just the lighting looks like he's got like sludge coming out of his mouth. 15 steps, Evo Fusion, he can combine with other Junkions. I still need to pick up Axle Grease. Still haven't been able to find her yet. But all the pieces there, and of course the artwork there, QR code if you want to read that or scan that. There you go. So yeah, let's get them open and check them out. And again, this was another Christmas gift. I'm really glad to have gotten this. So let's again check them out and see you then. And here we have Trashmaster out of his packaging, and I'm actually kind of fond of this figure. Now, not in the sense of weaponize ability, because I haven't figured out what to do with him. I know there's the garbage saurus or trashosaurus, whatever you want to call it, but I still need to get another crash bar, and right now that is seemingly impossible to do without spending more than double the price on him. So anyways, talking about Trashmaster here, pretty much uniform with the other Junkions as far as color scheme goes. So let's bring in Scrap, Hook, and Crash Bar. I don't have Axle Grease as of yet, but at least these three, you know, are fairly cohesive together, and they still look good amongst the movie Junkions. So these guys could be some good background characters. You know, just ones that couldn't really pick out in the movie, just way in the background. But anyways, really enjoy how he turned out. You've got this kind of orange-brown color here. You've got the more caramel brown here on the shins and hips. Got this tannish sand color for the feet, thighs, and these panels, as well as the backpack here. And then, of course, you got the whole front of the truck just hanging off his ass. So, but as far as paint, you got this red-orange here on these spikes, down his mohawk here. Just this little patchwork job here. Got the same color there for his visor. Actually, no, that's more of a solid red for the visor. Got the orange here on these spikes. And then for silver, you got it here on the windshield, these pipes. You got the kind of gunmetal here for the grill, some more silver here on the exhaust. This back section here, these side panels on the arms. And then gunmetal gray here on the roof visor. Now, as far as accessories go, he does have this kind of claw thing, which, you know, works as the head of the Trashosaurus. So it's molded in 3 colors. You got this, again, that weird kind of rust brown. Got the lighter gray and the darker gray. And you get his little lift arms here. It's missing the tines. Would have been cool if Hasbro included those, but it's whatever. Molded in that plain gray plastic. Now, as far as articulation goes, his head is on a ball joint, although it mostly just acts as a swivel, getting you 360. You get 360 here at the shoulders, all the way out to there. Get a bicep swivel. More than 90 at the elbow, but with the tabs, that's about as far as you can get. Get a wrist swivel here, and his hand-mounted blasters are blast effect compatible. So if you want, especially with these ones, you can get all 4 of these going. So you can have them really laying waste to some Decepticons or Junkion planet intruders. Does have a waist swivel, but you have to get all this hip skirt stuff out of the way, and then just the front of the truck just kind of gets in the way. So kind of a shame there. So just going to get that out of there for now. So we can look at the legs, so we can bring those all the way forward. And without the front, you can actually see with the front. Yeah, even with the front still on, you can get back to there. Get out to here on the hips. get a thigh swivel, get 90 at the knee, ankle tilt to there, and then forward and back on the ankles, which, yeah, this needs to fully come back on all figures. Like forward and back on the ankles is something I've been missing. Now, as far as weapon usage or part usage, you can take these, just plug them onto the side here, and I think I got them backwards. Maybe I do. Oh, we'll find out when. Yeah, I think I do got them backwards, so that one goes there. Like I said, we'll find out for sure in robot mode when we get there. So we got those. And then you can take the claw weapon here and just plug it into his hand. Now there is no central tab. I mean, there is this peg here, but it's not really going to be useful as that. So you can just open that up, and there he's got his little claw. I mean, it could plug into his hand, but I don't know what use it's going to be, and it keeps, and it then just untabs at the jaw. So as far as storage goes, you can bring this all the way up like that. Just plug it onto his. Oh my god! And now that it's unclipped, it's going to want to keep unclipping. There you go. Plug it in right there, and there you go. So there's that. As far as, you know, parts forming, just take off his legs here, pull off. Okay, I thought you could pull off his arms. Hang on. And then remove these. And that's pretty much it, because, yeah, these are on a mushroom peg. So, yeah, he does not have much in the way of parts forming like the other, or, you know, parts removal as far as the other Junkions do. So, just to show off some things you can do, give him Crash Bar's legs, give him little teeny tiny legs. So it looks like he's been completely skipping on leg day, whereas give him to Crash Bar here. These pegs are a little tight to get on. Doesn't help that the hinges for the hips are loose. There you've got Crash Bar, who has been exclusively working on leg day. So very odd. Or, you know, let's keep making things weird. Plug these onto Crash Bar, and he can do his best Beast Machines rat trap impression. There you go. Alright, so let's try it on Scrap Hook here. Yes, I know we're 8 minutes in. I'm still focusing on robot mode. I don't care. Showing how much lacking creativity I have. You can make a really tall and lanky Scrap Hook. Move those. And give Trashmaster even smaller legs. So now he's got more animated bulkhead style proportions. The short legs, long arms, big body. I mean, that coupled with his bulkhead style head, even with kind of a chip on the lower jaw there. So, yeah. Let's go ahead and just get back to Trashmaster here. So, to get him into vehicle mode, it's really pretty simple. So, fold his head back, bring this section forward, straighten these arms out. Actually, bring these out like this, bring this up, and that will line up to there. Bring these pipes out. So up, back, rotate, tab, rotate. Bring these hip skirts up, rotate that whole section around. Go and tab his legs together. Bring the feet up like that. Then just bring this section back here. Like that. Bring the arms back. And they will tab together here at the forearm. Just like that. There is 2 slots here and 2 tabs here on the bottom of the forearms. We'll just plug into the bottom of his feet. And bring this whole section up. Okay, what's going on here? There we go. Tab that together, bring this up, and that will lock into place like that. We'll take these sections here, plug them on, bring them up, just put that onto there like that. Now for this capture claw thing, bring it all the way up like that, like we had it when storing on his back. It will plug into the bottoms of his fists, just like that. And then bring this whole thing down, and there we have Trashmaster in his garbage truck mode, which rolls amazingly. Even though, you know, just like Scrap Hook and the Inferno grapple mold, the hubcap is stationary, the wheel is built around it. So it actually functions a lot better in some cases than other wheels that Hasbro's been using. We can see here that it continues the Junkion color scheme. I do have a little bit of a paint blemish there, but hey, it works for Junkion. So very cool looking garbage truck. I mean, you got that brown straight here on the bottom. Got that rust color here on the cab. You got the sand color here, the silver. Got the chains going through the back here, again in silver. Then you got that kind of charcoal color. Then this can open up and, you know, you can put some junk in there. There you go. It's not really much of a garbage truck as it is just a, well, I mean, it's like half a garbage truck and half just whatever. But real quick, here he is with Scrap Hook and Crash Bar. So once again, fits in fairly well with the other Junkions. I just kind of wish that these, you know, that Scrap Hook and him had some more, you know, flames or something, just to drive home that they're all part of the same faction, because you got the flames on him, you got him on Ratgar, and I believe on Junk Heap. Not sure about Scrap Heap, but yeah. So as far as customization in vehicle mode, there is something I've done with Scrap Hook. Whoa! Let's do this without sending parts flying. Take these off. Take off these engine pieces. Plug this engine in. Now, I know it shows in the instructions to do this with axle grease, but I mean, she shares the same front section, or similar front section to Scrap Hook, but we can do that. And then remove these. Then on Scrap Hook, remove the exhaust. Put this front section on here. Put the tines on Scrap Hook. Just like that. Then you take these exhausts, plug them on right here. Kind of give them that angle to them. And then you can take these blasters, and I just like putting them back here. And there you have Trashmaster trying a Rodimus Prime impersonation. I bet you could still get a fairly good look with these right here. Let's see. No, that's not one to tab in. Come on, get out of there. There we go. So yeah, you can do that, or plug these down here to cover up those rear wheels. And if you still want him to have the tow truck feature, as minuscule and weird as it is, there that is. And then let's say you want to take Crashbar's weapons here. And plug them in here on the side. Actually, let's have them facing this way. Like that, right there. Put some blast effects in there, and you got a couple of turbo boosters. Let's keep going. Take off that. These kind of how's this? It's a little bit difficult to do because you've got these two tabs here, and it's built the opposite on the rear section, so you can't quite get the same style out of it. But we can do what we can here. Plug these on like that. And there you have Trashmaster with the motorcycle front ends. Again, it's weird because you got the rear right here, but I mean that could be used as a place for this. So I mean, like, the possibilities are virtually endless. So you can even take these off, and I think they tab. Nope, they don't quite. They don't tab in there. You can tab. Nope. Tab these onto here. Plug this in down here. I'm just experimenting as we go. There you go. You got this weird Mad Max creation. Yeah, I forgot that. Just force the tab in there. So maybe plug this in here and here. That way, I feel like I'm playing that game Crossout. I don't know if anyone here has ever played it before. It's, I think, a free game on Xbox. But you can customize and create like weird junk vehicles and use it in kind of like Mad Max style battles. Actually, bring that down. Nope, still doesn't quite touch. So yeah, you can create some weird stuff. Let's go ahead and get his original parts back on him. And it's just as simple as popping these back together. Popping that back into place. And putting these tines back on. like that. So let's go ahead and get him back into robot mode. Remove the claw weapon. Bring these up and out of the way. Bring this whole section down. Untab these. Bring the tines down. Just like that. Untab. Bring this up. Don't know if you can hear that, but the wind is blowing like crazy outside. I mean, probably heard it the whole time, but I've been trying to ignore it, but it's just getting really bad now. Bring this up, tab that together. I forgot, don't bring these down yet. Rotate. Now bring them down. So yeah, the front curl. So I did have it wrong at the beginning. Bring these up, around, down, up, rotate, up, rotate, down, and bring the head up. So there we have Trashmaster back in robot mode. Now, one thing I did find out with the back here to give him a little bit better kibble management. God, it is getting bad out there. Sorry, I'm trying to ignore it. It just keeps sounding worse. Is plug in these, actually wrong side. Plug them in on this side. And here. So yes, he does have bigger shoulders, but it gets in the way less, a little bit. Or even plug them in together here and plug them onto the back like that. So you got them up there, and it condenses everything a little bit better, I think. And then you can still plug this in right here. So there you go. So yeah, he is really strange. I'm still like trying to get used to him, but still fun to mess around with. Like I said at the very beginning, I did get to mess with the prototype for this. It was missing the claw weapon and the head. I believe the tines as well, but just the base figure is fun to mess with. Just trying to find combinations. I think that's the big draw of these Junkions, is just the amount of combinations you can come up with for vehicle modes, for robot modes. I mean, albeit with Trashmaster here, he is a lot more limited than the other two as far as what can use. But, I mean, vehicle mode wise, I think that's where more of it comes together. You can create these crazy Mad Max vehicles, and that's what Hasbro is going for. So, that being said, I'm going to stop rambling. This has been a 23-minute video, so I will let you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to let me know what you think of Trashmaster and the other Junkions down below. This should be one of the last Legacy Evolution videos I take a look at until I can get some more of the stuff I'm missing, which is mostly just the Deadeye Duel 2-pack and axle grease, like, of ones that I want to get, and the Guardian robot, but I got to track that down. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Take care. See you later.